Okay, so we don't have a customer vehicle right now, so we're going to get to work on the big blue truck, trying to get it to uh, running and everything. We bought this truck with the understanding that the motor was locked up, but we're going to start by seeing if we can get it to turn at all. Because sometimes, locked up means it'll turn nearly a half round. Sometimes locked up means it won't move at all. And so anyway, we're just going to start by seeing what that deal is, and then we're going to drain the fluids. And after we drain the fluids and stuff, if it's, if we feel pretty sure it's going to come out, which I think it is, then we're going to go ahead and pull the motor out of it after that. But anyway, that's what we've got going on right now. Okay, so we're under here now. We could not get the motor to turn at all, so I'm about to drain the oil out of it and see what the oil looks like. And it looks like that might be part of the problem. Yeah. Okay, so y'all seen I drained the oil out of it. Wasn't much come out. I don't know if I had already drained it or anything, but wasn't much come out. But what did was very black and very thick. And I pulled the oil filter, and there was definitely some bearing material on top of the oil filter, but no huge metal shavings or anything. Didn't look like. But the motor's definitely locked up. So we went ahead and started the process of pulling it. We've got the oil drained, got the antifreeze drained, and then we started pulling water pump, power steering pump, all that kind of stuff. I mean, really, we're down now to bell housing bolts and motor mounts, and just kind of, we're going to take the front wheels and tires off of it and set it down on some rollers or something, or on some jack stands, because the engine hoist ain't going to reach far enough to get this out of here. Plus, it's going to make it easier on us to work on it. But one thing I have seen is I'm not really seeing many of the rocker arms that look like they're open at all, but they're all tight. So I don't really know what's going on there. I don't know if the cam started going down in it. May have, but or maybe some lifters. But anyway, we'll get back on it in a day or two and try to get the motor pulled. Okay, so we're back out here in the shop. We ended yesterday with having most of the top side of the motor ready to come out. I've got to unhook the exhaust, undo the bell housing bolts, undo the motor mount bolts, stuff like that. And I'm probably going to take the wheels and tires off of it, set it down on some jack stands as low as I can get it once I get done under the bottom side, and work on the top a little bit more. But I think really that's probably all we like as far as being able to get this motor out. I'll probably pull the starter. And like I said, got a few other things to do, but that's that's about where we're at. We are, like I said, we are having to pull the motor. I'm seeing some signs of bearing material. Not really seeing any big chips or big shavings, but I'm seeing signs of bearing material and seeing a couple other things that kind of concern me. But honestly, for right now, I have not seen anything that makes me think this motor is not buildable. If we pull this motor and it is buildable, we'll probably put it on the engine stand and build it. If we pull it and it's not, I do have another motor that came out of a 90 model Chevrolet pickup. So it's a throttle body injected type motor, but of course we'd put a different intake on it and all that, make it carbureted. But like I said, we do have options. I do think I'm probably going to order a cam kit either way we go. Even if I use that motor's pretty much, ready to go. It was running when we pulled it out of the other truck. But since this truck is manual and does not have AC, I'd really like to put a pretty good cam in it because you can get by with it without having to do a stall converter and all that other stuff. So it'd be a lot easier to get by with. But anyway, I'm about to clean my stuff up off the top of the truck here that I've got set everywhere, and then I'm gonna get up and under it and do a little work, and then like I said, probably pull the wheels and tires after I get done under the bottom of it. Okay, so I've got the starter off. I've got the bell housing bolts out. All I really like under here right now anyway is I'm going to take the tailpipes loose from the exhaust manifolds. But I got to looking, and I was just kind of, I don't know, I guess being curious, and hadn't really looked at it real hard. But just to kind of get y'all interacting, I have a question here. I know the answer to it, but I want to see how many of you know. Can someone give me an estimated date on how new or old this engine and this truck might be based off what I'm showing you right here? Now keep in mind right here, like I said, I just took the starter off right here. So I'm on the passenger side of the truck. You see the oil pan gasket, okay? I'm gonna go over here to the driver's side. Let me get a light over here so y'all can see. Driver's side, side that's got the oil filter on it. Now look at the oil pan, okay? Here we are at the oil pan. Look at the oil pan gasket. Look at the block right next to the freeze plug there. So for any of you who have much small block Chevy knowledge, like I said, drop a comment down below and tell me how new or old it has to be based off what I'm showing you right here. Anyway, like I said, I just wanted to throw that in there right quick. I'm about to get these exhaust manifold, or the exhaust took loose from the manifolds. I may go ahead and take a motor mount bolt out on both sides, but other than that, for tonight, I don't have any help tonight, so I'm probably about to stop. Like I said, I probably will go ahead and drop it down so that when we come out here tomorrow night, we can get to work on the few things we have left on the top side that we couldn't really reach the other night.